Reimagining Success, Episode 16. You're listening to Reimagining Success, the podcast where we help you reimagine your future, designing a life and career beyond the 9 to 5 that allows you the freedom, flexibility and fulfillment that you've been dreaming of. I'm your host, Anna Lundberg. Now, let's get started on those dreams. Hello, and welcome back to the Reimagining Success podcast. I'm Anna Lundberg, and I hope you have been following along in our series on personal branding over the past few weeks. And you may even have joined in our 5-day challenge that we ran recently over in the Facebook group, where we were looking at how you can begin to establish your credibility, demonstrate your value to potential clients, and ultimately build a long-lasting business. Now, to really elevate your brand and to approach your content in a strategic way, and that may sound all high and mighty, and it may be okay, by the way, to start in a very sporadic way when you're first starting out in your business. However, again, if you want to really elevate your brand, if you want to now build and get systematic results in your business, then you really do need to bring a more structured, strategic approach to your content. And if you're just posting willy-nilly, as we say, as I was when I started my blog back in 2013, I would just write something whenever sort of the thought came into my head. I did follow a schedule. I had once or twice a week, even in the beginning, I believe, I was writing my blog based on an article I'd read, maybe a TV show, a play, a musical, or an encounter I'd had or something I was struggling with myself. And that would then give me the impetus, inspiration to write a blog post. Now, that's all very well. It's interesting. It resonates with some people. Maybe somebody will sort of seek you out and perhaps want to work with you. However, it can be very messy. You're really not likely to be building a very coherent image of you and your brand and what you stand for in the minds of your prospective clients. You're not telling that story at all. You're not bringing them on the journey from being attracted to you, finding out who you are, getting to know you, resonating with your message, getting to trust you, trust your credibility, and then ultimately buy from you. You're not even thinking about that because you're just posting random content. So again, if you're ready to take your business to the next level, if you have been posting a little bit randomly, sporadically, over weeks, months, even years, now is definitely the time to step that up and to bring a more strategic approach. And the framework that I like to use, and it's based partly on what I was doing back in the day, which is quite funny to me in my corporate life when I was heading up the digital team in the prestige department at P&G, Procter & Gamble. I was using the foundational brand framework that P&G has, which is the who, what, how, as we called it. And I also developed a content strategy framework and partnering with Google and YouTube and our media agencies and our media director. And then ultimately, I've really evolved that over time and refined it. But essentially the framework is mainly W's and a bit of an H at the end. So first of all, why? So establishing why you want to build your brand and your business. And if you've been following me for a while, if you're part of my community, you know that this is huge for me. It's all around reimagining success, defining what success is for you, for the business, but also how that fits into your bigger picture, goals, vision for your life as well. So that first piece is so critical, establishing why you're even doing this. Why are you creating content? Why are you building your personal, professional brand? Why do you even care? Now, the second piece is the who. So defining who you're targeting. Who is your ideal client? What do you know about them? What do you understand about their wants, needs, desires? And where are they hanging out? What do they need to learn? What do they want to learn? And so on. So who are you targeting? Next is the what, identifying what content you'll be creating. One of the big mistakes I see everyone from massive corporations, businesses and teams down to individuals. One of the main mistakes I see them make is to focus or get caught up in the fact it used to be that, we want a viral video, or we have to do an app on Facebook, or we're going to go on LinkedIn or whatever it is. You decide on the format, you decide on the channel before you even know what you should be talking about. So knowing why you want to build your business, knowing who you are targeting, that can then help you define what content you should be creating. And that content will sit at the sweet spot between what your client wants and needs to know on the one hand, and what you as a brand want to stand for on the other. Next is where, so mapping out where and actually when as well you will distribute your content online. And then finally the how, so planning how you're going to bring to life your content effectively. And that's really in how you're executing your plan, but also how you're anchoring this in your day-to-day routine. I cannot emphasize enough how important consistency, persistence is. And that will only come if you take this fantastic big vision that you've created, your strategy, your framework, and really anchor that, build it into your day-to-day routine, habit, priorities, and execute that over time. And that's the way in which you're going to elevate your brand and build that long-lasting business. So again, you have the why, the who, the what, the where and when, and the how. And you will be thrilled to hear that this is exactly what we teach in the Fast Track Your Business in 90 Days program. And with that in mind, I would love to invite you to join us in this next round. Now, I have to warn you already before I get into the details that we're actually closing already today. So if you're watching or rather listening live today, we are closing the doors to the Fast Track program as we speak this evening. So if you're listening to this, then please get in touch. If you have any questions at all, you can reach out, or you can still find out more about the program and, of course, secure your place at onestepoutside.com/fast track. onestepoutside.com/fast track. Now, if that's a bit too spontaneous for you, if you've only just come across this and you have no idea what it's about, but it sounds a little bit interesting, then stay tuned, because this is a program that I run several times a year. I ran the last one a couple of months ago, now opening up to a second cohort. So if you are listening later on in the year as well, if you're listening to this as an old episode, then please do still listen, check out the website, and you can also sign up to the waiting list. So if there's not an active round that's starting immediately when you happen to look or listen to this podcast, there will be one soon. So do sign up to the waiting list. And in the meantime, we'll stay in touch and we'll be sharing lots of other resources and support to help you. So if you are staying tuned, if you are interested either for today or in the future, let's look at what is Fast Track Your Business in 90 Days. Now, this is a structured 90-day, 3-month program that's going to help you get the results that you want in your business, importantly, without sacrificing your health and relationships to do so. So that's a big value for me. Big, ambitious goals, working hard, but also prioritizing your well-being, your family, and all the other fun things in your life. So in the program, you're going to get clear on your vision for the business, address some mindset issues that may be holding you back. You'll learn key branding, sales, and marketing techniques that will take your business to the next level. And importantly, you're not going to be in that state of constantly looking for the next sale or even looking for the next piece of content that you think you need to be creating. Instead, you'll really know that you have the systems and structures in place to bring in that sustainable income. So with that in mind, the program is perfect for you if you already have a functioning business outside of the 9 to 5 and you have all the basics in place. If you have a decent income, but you want to multiply that and create more stability and security in your finances. If you're craving more freedom and flexibility in the way you run your business and manage your time. If you'd like to get more comfortable with selling your services and be confident as you position your brand and your offering. And if you want to learn some more advanced marketing techniques, and in particular this content framework that I was just talking about, to build a professional brand, to elevate that brand and to reach and convert more people, so ultimately growing your business.
I am a business advisor, a writer, as well as an educator, helping impact entrepreneurs thrive on purpose. And what I mean by that is that I work with these entrepreneurs to help them define and own their voice, their vision, as well as what they really want so they can get to a place of clarity and intentional action. I'm also a co-founder of Volition Advisors, and we're an advisory firm that works with particularly early stage entrepreneurs to get past really critical now what moments and pain points in their journey. I don't even know if it's what I expected. It's just so much deeper than what I expected, I think. So especially the first 3 modules even, which are really foundational modules, and they are going to pave the way for strategic planning and development going forward. At halfway through, it's been absolutely expansive is a word I might use for it. I keep going back and listening to the recordings, and I think that's something I'll probably continue to do going forward. I think I've listened to the branding module recordings like 3 times already, and I keep hearing new things. It's been really, really useful for me in ways that I didn't anticipate. I'd say if you're at that point of like, I want to invest in myself and my business, this speaks to me, I've seen Anna speak, and I think that there's a connection there, then really challenge yourself to take that leap.
Now, what are you going to learn? This is a mentoring program for entrepreneurs, for freelancers, for business owners, however you identify yourself, who want to create a long-term sustainable brand and business. If you're just starting out, by the way, and still not sure exactly what business to launch, you're maybe still in the corporate world, then do check out the One Step Outside the 9 to 5 group program, which is a beginner program and really helping you get that clarity on those elements. So if you go to onestepoutside.com/9 to 5, and the 9 to 5 are numbers, 9TO5, onestepoutside.com/9 to 5, and then you can check that program out. But this program, the Fast Track Your Business program, is a fast-paced, as the name suggests, high-touch program where you're going to work through 3 months of training content and have one-on-one interaction with me to ensure that you're implementing what you're learning to fit your specific situation and business. You're also going to continue to have access to the membership site materials for an additional 3 months after those 3 months of active learning. So the investment is effectively for a 6-month program, and that gives you the time to really consolidate, go back and listen to past training and keep evolving your strategy as you learn as you go. So during this time, I'm going to help you to get clear on what you want first and foremost before you start working towards actually achieving that. To review and optimize your fundamentals so that you really create a strong foundation for growing your business. And again, ultimately to accelerate your growth with those branding, sales, and marketing techniques that are going to help you succeed. So in practical terms, you're going to get 6 training modules with audio and video to help you fast track your business. You'll get membership to a private Facebook community with fast support, answers, and feedback. You'll have fortnightly live Q&A sessions where you'll have an opportunity for a one-on-one slot with me within that group setting. You'll get worksheets and exercises that are going to help you implement what you're learning each week. And you do have the option to upgrade to add individual coaching in a private setting if you really want to customize one-on-one support and make this an even more intensive and effective learning process for you. Now let's peel back the covers and look at what we're actually going to be dealing with in each of the modules, what we'll cover in the program. So there are those 6 modules that I mentioned. Module 1 is crystallizing your vision for the business. So even, or maybe especially when you've been in business for a while, it is incredibly important that you understand the big picture of why you're in business and what you ultimately want to achieve. So we'll really make sure that you're clear on what success looks like for you, both in terms of your professional goals and in terms of how you want to live your life. That's module 1, your vision. Module 2 is your client, so understanding your ideal clients. Working out how best to serve and sell to your clients has to start with identifying and understanding who those ideal clients and customers are, both in terms of demographics and psychographics. So we'll use the value proposition canvas, which you may have come across before, but no problem at all if you haven't, to help you drill down into your clients' wants, fears, and needs, and exactly how you're going to find a way to solve an urgent and important problem for them. Module 3 is your brand, refining your brand and offering. Now, once you understand your ideal client, you're going to need to clarify your positioning in the market versus other players and how you're going to stand out from your competition with a distinctive brand. So ultimately, getting these brand fundamentals right with a clear framework to guide your strategic choices is going to determine your success before you even get to planning any marketing activities. Module 4, getting very concrete now and really bringing this to life by developing your marketing and sales strategy. So with an understanding of your clients and your brand, you need to go out into the world and let people know that you exist. And that means connecting, engaging, and converting prospects into clients, focusing on the right things at the right time. We'll help you create your content strategy, which is what we've been talking about this week and in the past few weeks, with a plan for how to distribute your content across the right platforms to really help you engage and sell with those clients. Module 5 is mastering the financials. So as much as there is so much more to success than money, financial freedom is absolutely key to a successful business and a comfortable lifestyle. The last thing you want to do is become one of the many struggling freelancers or hustling entrepreneurs with failed businesses, not to mention failed health and relationships. So we'll spend some time calculating your target income and your very best rates that are going to help you achieve the financial freedom that you want, whatever that means for you. And finally, Module 6, I mentioned how important it is to really execute. And as you complete the program, we'll look at implementing your plan. So we'll set you up for success for the rest of the year with a review of your objectives and your goals, along with a plan for how you'll measure them and keep on track. We'll also help you manage your time effectively, set boundaries, and learn to say no, as well as making sure that you get the support that you need.
My name's Terry Witherden. I'm a freelance designer and I've been looking to take the next step up in my business for a while now. I had a 30-minute call with you and the clarity, I took so many steps forward in that 30 minutes compared to how I'd been feeling a bit stuck for the past 3-4 months. And I just got off the phone and I was like, whoa, if 30 minutes can do that, what is 90 days going to do? I've actually been really surprised on the value for money. The sheer content amount is actually wonderful. It's more than I thought it would be, but it's there for you to do at your convenience when you're ready. If you're honestly thinking about doing it, there's something obviously in you that knows it's time. It's incredible value for money. It is hard work, but the progress is very tangible. Seeing one piece of progress build on the next piece of progress build on the next is really quite addictive and fun. And I think, you'll end up kind of brimming with confidence for this idea, which will take you forward in the directions you actually want to go.
Now, you may be asking, what is the investment? The investment in 2019, in this round at least, is £250 in monthly payments for the 3 months of the programme. Or you can save with a one-off payment of £705. So it's either £750 if you're paying monthly, or then £705 if you do a one-off payment. And if you visit the links, in fact, when you get onto the programme, onestepoutside.com/fast track, onestepoutside.com/fast track. When you click through to the buy page, you'll see the price in your local currency. Now, I completely recognise that this is a significant investment of money, but more than that, it's an investment of your time and your energy. So you do need to be sure that you're committed right now to do what it takes. Is this the year that you take your business from just surviving to thriving, so that you can leave the 9 to 5 behind for good, do more of what you love, and make a bigger impact with what you do? If so, we'd love for you to join us in the Fast Track Your Business in 90 Days programme. Now, again, be sure to grab your spot today. The doors are closing today, Thursday, the 14th of March. If you're not sure right now, if you think you'd like to do this later, or in fact, if you're listening most likely to the episode later on in the year, do still check out the programme, get in touch, because I will be running the programme again, and I may have something new by then that could help you as well. So check out one more time, onestepoutside.com/fast track, and I would love to see you in the programme. Thanks so much for listening, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to Reimagining Success with Anna Lundberg. To book a free 30-minute call with me, just visit onestepoutside.com/call, and we'll have a conversation about what's holding you back and how I can help you achieve your personal and professional goals. That's onestepoutside.com/call. I look forward to chatting with you.